What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video preview. Today we're going to take a look at Scarlet Witch, both the deluxe version and the regular version for Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. And you can pre-order this at bigbadtoystore.com. I'll put the link down below when it's available. So there's two versions, one with the candle diorama and with the dream walking spell effect. And the other one, if you're not into those diorama and you just want to save some space and money, you could get the regular version. So you can't go wrong with either one. The good news is we are getting, more, I would say, Scarlet Witch. I've been on search for one. My one and only Scarlet Witch was the one from Age of Ultron. And I sold that years ago. It was good for its time, right? It was, but it didn't have, it felt kind of out of place with my other figures. Since I did sell all my Age of Ultron figures, I tend to collect by batches, and that wasn't my favorite Avengers movie. But you can't deny that that movie produced some great characters, the Scarlet Witch, Vision, and Quicksilver. So I initially had that, but she just didn't mesh well. So right after that, they had the I think the Avengers, I think it's like a special edition where towards the end of the movie, that was kind of like the Scarlet Witch to be had. She has that heroic look, so to speak. Never made one for Endgame, so that was a missed opportunity. But now we have an option between this or the WandaVision one. Again, you really can't go wrong with either. If you want her with the sleeveless look, you could opt for that. But if you want her with this look, I don't necessarily know if either is the definitive look. Is there such thing anymore? They're both closer to her comic book counterpart, which is, I personally, and this is a personal preference, I want her look closer to the Endgame look, which is, if we're talking about that, that is the Age of Ultron look. That is the closest one there. That is where I would say for now, that is where my Marvel collection kind of revolves around, the Endgame / Infinity War. So with that being said, this version right here looks fantastic. I haven't even seen the movie, but I think this is the version that I'm going to opt out for instead of the WandaVision, even though I do like both. It's just that there's so many things in here that I like, that I see better, at least for me, than the WandaVision. First and foremost, I think the pants are fabric and stretchy this time. You can see from her poses, she got her crossed legs. You can lift the legs up high. I mean, that is hard to do on some figures with this kind of pants and whatnot. The shoulders are not visible, so you don't see the shoulder gap. Even though I would say that wouldn't bother me from the WandaVision look, but I just kind of prefer this better. I want to say, the luminous eye effect, I think they both have that. Watch my Thor review. I mean, that is pretty much useless anyway. That means you gotta shine a UV light in her face. But one thing that I do like in here, and you all know by now, I am a diorama guy. I think it adds a whole lot to the figure. And not only that, you could use those diorama effects for posing and photography for other figures as well. Not even this dream effect that she does have. Even though some people find them cheap, I find them quite amusing, depending on the size, of course. Especially if you're displaying them. I don't think you could display her walking dream effect, I think that's what it's called, on a DTOF. If you have bigger shelf, then, cool. Like this pose right here, man. But those candle diorama is amazing. I gotta have that. Can you imagine? I can use that for my Crow, for other figures as well, to set up the stage, to set up the mood. How much would be the difference? I don't know yet. It has interchangeable hairstyles, which is pretty awesome. The non-exclusive version does not have the diorama and the dream walking spell effect. Again, if you're not like myself who particularly cares about diorama and just want to save space and money, go with the non-deluxe. I think it's still a great value. If I have to guess, their main starting price point right now is 285. So anything below that, I'd say is a pretty good deal, especially if you're getting two hair. And I'm not saying 285 is a good deal. It's just that's the standard now, and it is what it is. It's not, if it's 270, then awesome, right? The deluxe, if I have to guess, 325, maybe 330. But you guys know dioramas are expensive. If you buy it from third party aftermarket, they're in the upwards of $60, $70. So adding $50 more, 60 is not unheard of. That base, that candle base, it could be a cheap plastic, but it looks huge. So again, I could use that for different, like if you're into horror figures, you could use that as well. Like if you have Freddy and whatever the case is, Myers, that would make a good, I guess, backdrop for it, and especially for photography, that is awesome. But I like this Scarlet Witch. I think I found my Scarlet Witch that would kind of stand with my endgame lineup. I highly doubt they're gonna do an endgame Scarlet at this point. So this would be the character to have. I'll get the Vision from the WandaVision when that comes out, and let's see where this Marvel next phase brings me. Because so far I don't have any desire to collect the next phase. I don't know. Maybe I just fatigue. Who knows? Or it just hasn't. The next phase hasn't completely captivated me yet from the movies that they released. So as of now, my Marvel Hot Toys journey would end with Endgame. And if I get all the characters that I'm not necessarily need to be there, but at least the ones that I do like, they're all up here, and I get them in one shape or form, then I'll be fine. Then I'll move towards a different direction in my collection. But let me know in the comments down below, how do you feel about this figure, about this collection, like this Scarlet Witch in particular, and which one are you gonna get? Let me know in the comments down below. We'll discuss about that. Again, thank you for your complete support to my members, and also if you haven't subscribed, please, it really does help the channel out. Like this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.